Mumbai CST Station, also known as Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, is one of the busiest railway stations in the world. Every day, thousands of people come and go through this station, and most of them have a story to tell. But today's story is a horror story, and it happened to me last week. I was traveling from Pune to Mumbai for some urgent work. It was late night, and I had to catch the 1:30 a.m. fast train from Pune to Mumbai. When I arrived at the station, the queue at the ticket counter was long, and I found it difficult to get a ticket. But somehow I managed to get a ticket and ran towards platform number 1. As I was running, I saw the last coach of the train and somehow managed to get in. The moment I entered the coach, I heard a loud noise. The train started moving. I somehow managed to find a seat and was waiting for the train to depart from the station. And suddenly, the train screeched to a halt. We all looked at each other in surprise because trains don't stop after departing from the station. Just as I was about to ask the person next to me what had happened, the train started moving again, but this time in reverse. I was shocked. Why was the train going in reverse? And just then, I saw a man standing by the door. He was holding a torch and was signaling us to get down. All of us got down from the train and stood on the platform. Some people were saying that we should change the train. But the man with the torch told everyone to wait and said that this was just a technical glitch, and that we would be on our way in a few minutes. He signaled us to get back on the train, and this time we all got down on the opposite side. As we got down, I saw that we were not at the station. There was no station in sight. All I could see were trees on both sides of the track. When I looked inside the train, I realized that the train was completely empty. All the passengers were missing. What was this strange game that the train conductor was playing? I asked one of the passengers what was going on, and he replied, "Bhaiya, you are not in the right train. You are in the ghost train." I was confused. What did he mean by ghost train? And just then, I heard chains dragging metal chains. I turned around and saw the horrifying figure of an old man dragging himself closer to me. He was emaciated, his skin was gray and dry, and his eyes were wide open. I screamed and ran away from there. Other people also started screaming and making a run for it. But where could they go? This was the middle of nowhere, and there was no station in sight. And as if my nightmare wasn't bad enough, the train started moving forward again. I ran as fast as I could and managed to climb up a tree. I hid on the tree, holding on to a branch for my dear life. Below me, the train went past. It seemed like an eternity, but it was probably just a few minutes. And when I looked down, I saw a crowd of people waiting on the platform. There was still no sign of a station, but at least I was not alone. One of the ladies on the platform noticed me and shouted, "Hey, get down from the tree. The train has passed. It's safe now." I climbed down and joined the others on the platform. An old man who was standing in the crowd asked me, "Did you see the man in the train?" I nodded, still traumatized by the experience. "Yes, I saw him." The old man then explained to me that this was the 2 a.m. horror train. Sometimes the train takes a different route due to technical reasons, and passengers are shifted to this train. This train does not stop at any station and travels throughout the night. The old man said that those who boarded the wrong train and survived the journey tell the story to their grandchildren, and those who do not survive become ghosts and haunt the train. That's why the train is called the ghost train. I was shaken to the core. I thanked the old man and ran towards the station to book a ticket for the next train to Mumbai. As I sat on the next train, I couldn't help but shiver. What if I had not run away from that tree? What if I had stayed on that train? All these questions kept me up at night and made me wonder about the strange, spooky occurrences on the 2 a.m. horror train. So the next time you're traveling late night, make sure you don't board the wrong train. If you do, you might end up on a journey from which you might never return. Now I want to ask you, Have you ever been on a horror train, or do you know someone who has? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please hit the like button. Thanks for watching.